Okay. Good afternoon, all students. Okay. Now, today we are going to talk about how to use rather than. Okay. Let me show you this one. Okay. You can turn to your book. Okay, your textbook. Turn to page 79. 79. Okay, page 79. Today we are going to teach how to use rather. Okay. Okay. First of all, look this word rather. Okay. Rather, we have different meanings. We have different meanings. First of all, look here. Okay. Look here. If you don't know how to pronounce this word, that's very easy. Think about your father, and now we change the letter R here. Rather. Okay, so we pronounce this word rather. Okay, first of all, note the meaning. Rather, the first things, it means a little bit. We can say that. He seems rather drunk. Maybe he drank a little bit more, so he seems rather drunk. Okay, a little bit. Next one, or rather. That means more exactly. For example, David is my friend. Or rather, he used to be my friend. Exactly. Okay, more exactly. Okay. The third one, rather than. Okay. That means I like this one and I don't like this one. I choose A. I don't want B. Okay. For example here, we decide to cook at home rather than order takeout. We decide to cook at home rather than order takeout. Takeout, that means somebody give the food to you. Okay, you buy some food and then you order something and then somebody will give some food to you. You take it away. Okay, take it home. Okay. Rather than, that means you want to cook at home. Okay, not order takeout. Okay. The last one. Would rather or than here. Okay, we have a blanket here. Okay. First of all, would rather. If it keeps raining, I would rather go home. That means I want to choose. I will choose stay at home. Okay. If it keeps raining, I would rather go home. Okay. Or if we put down here, then here. I would rather go to bed. That means I want to go to bed. I want to choose A. And then I don't want B. Then watch the football game. Okay, that means I want A, I don't want B. Okay, today we focus the last part here. Okay. First of all, we use rather to express our preference. That means what we like. When we only choose one thing, we want to say, okay, if we want to say only one thing, what we would like to do. So, we can say that. If for example, somebody asks you, would you like to sing a song? We would rather do a drama. Here. That means somebody asks you, would you like to sing a song? Oh no, I would rather do a drama. I like drama. Okay? That's right. And if we put the word then here, we also say something what we like. And we want to decide what we want from two things. A, I like. B, I don't like. For example, here. For example, go on a picnic and shop in department stores. Just like this one. I would rather go on a picnic because I like fresh air, I like animals, I like flowers, I like country parks. So I would say I would rather go on a picnic than shop in department stores. Maybe I don't know. I can say that today, especially today. Okay, below that, the government told us all of them, don't go to some crowd places. Don't go to some crowd places. Look, the department stores, there are many people here. So I can say I would rather go on a picnic than shop in department stores. Okay. Yeah. Right here. What's mean by basic form? Basic form, that means the word. We do not change anything. Okay, do you remember? Here. Go. Okay, rather go. Then shop. Then to buy something. Okay. Go. If we change our past tense, when, gone, past participle. Go, when, gone. But now, right here, we don't change. This is the basic form. Shop, maybe shop. Okay, ed, pped. Okay, but now we don't use. We just use the basic form here. Remember. Okay, if we use rather, we use the basic form. No need to change the verb. Okay. Yeah, got the example. I'd rather read this detective novel than play computer games. What's mean by detective novel? Detective, that means the police. Okay, the police. Novel, storybook. Okay, storybooks. I'd rather read this storybook, detective storybooks, novel, than play computer games. Okay, if you want me to choose, I would choose reading detective storybooks. I don't want to play computer games. Okay, look here, we play the basic form. Okay. And also, we can write it in a short form, in a very short form. Word, we change to apostrophe D. So, I'd rather. Okay. Example, if it's raining heavily, I'd rather stay at home. Because now it's raining heavily outside. I don't want to get wet. So I'd rather stay at home. Maybe read books or watch TV. Now, we can also put not here to talk about something that we don't want to do. For example, here. Sherry would rather not eat too many snacks because she wants to stay in good health. In good health. Sherry would rather not eat too many snacks. What's mean by snack? That means candies, potato chips. That means the chocolate bars, something like this. Sherry want to keep fit. So she would rather not eat too many snacks. She wants to stay in good health. Remember this thing. We never use then after would rather not. We don't use this one. We don't use this one. Okay, remember this one. Okay, let's do some practice. Okay, some famous people have said something. For example, right here. Who is he? He is called neck. Okay, neck. This picture. He wrote a book, this book, Life Without Limits, because he has no arms. He has no arms, no legs, no legs. He just has a body. Okay, but look here. You see, be a poor, honest man, poor, no money. A rich, selfish, and lying man here. What did he say? He said, I would rather be a poor, honest man. I would rather be a poor man. If you give me a choice, give me to choose. If you give me a choice, a choice to choose, and then I would rather be. That means I want to be a poor, honest man. I don't want to tell lies. Then a rich, selfish, and lying man. Selfish, do something just for myself, not for others. Okay, selfish. Okay, and another one, famous person here. Look at this picture, this photo. Who is he? Who is he? Okay, is Einstein. Okay, Einstein here. Okay, he's a very famous scientist. He's very careful, very careful. Okay, you see that? Died fast on milk for 5 weeks. What did he say? I would rather die than fast on milk for 5 weeks. Because he said, if you ask me to drink milk for 5 weeks, I would rather die. I would rather die. Okay, I cannot suffer for this thing. No. Okay, fast on milk. Okay, that's a joke, I think. Okay, and next one, this girl. I think you know this girl well. She is the character of the Hunger Games. She is the character of the Hunger Games. In the film, she said, commit suicide. Commit suicide, that means kill herself, kill each other. In the film, she said, we would rather commit suicide than kill each other. She didn't want to kill the other, maybe her friends, okay, her classmate, or I don't know, okay. She didn't want to kill others. She would rather kill herself, commit suicide, than kill each other. She loves her friends. She loves her friends. Okay? And also, we know that here, who is she? A mother. Maybe in the world, all mothers will say, die, lose my children. If you give a choice to them, she may say, I would rather die than lose my children. Okay, you know, all mothers love their children. They would rather die than lose their children. They would rather die than lose their children. Okay? Okay. Right here. Die, lose. Basic form. Okay? Remember this way. Okay. Let's move on to the second part. Prefer to. Prefer to. We also use to express our preference. What do we like? Okay? And prefer, that means like. For example, I prefer chocolate cakes. That means I like chocolate cakes. Okay, I like eating chocolate cakes. Sometimes we use prefer to or prefer during here. That means what's mean by during? That means we put ing after our verb, right here. Okay. For example, I prefer to watch detective movies. I love some movies. I love the movies about police or how to find out the truth. Okay. I prefer to watch, right here, to watch. Okay, basic form to infinitive. You don't need to change anything. Okay. Dad prefers reading detective novels, but my dad like reading detective stories, detective novels. Here. Okay, right here. Prefers during ing. Prefer to infinitive, no change. Okay, the verb. Okay. This. When we use to, when we use prefer and to compare two things, two activities, okay, we may use, we should use during. Yeah, right here. For example, I like A, but I don't like B. I like visiting a museum. Museum, that means you can see many old things in a big hall, okay, in a big building. Inside a big building, you can find a lot of old things. Okay, we call it museum. For example, Sally prefers visiting a museum. Okay, to watching a film. Okay, she likes visiting a museum to see some old things. Okay, and she doesn't like watching a movie. If you ask Shay to choose, she chooses visiting a museum. Okay, she doesn't like watching a movie, a film. Okay. Remember, use ing here. Okay, maybe sometimes we can another thing remember. For someone say, I like A, I don't like B. So we may use that. For example, I like tea. I don't like coffee. So I will say like this one. I like A, I don't like B. We can use here. Jason prefers tea to coffee. That means Jason likes tea. Okay, for example, you like apples. You can say that Jason prefers apple. Or I prefer apples to orange, to pineapple. Okay, do you know what's the meaning of pineapple? Okay, and other kind of fruit. Okay. Jason prefers A. That means Jason likes A. He doesn't like B, coffee. So we use to here. That means as he doesn't like coffee. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do some practice here. For example, here. What's this? Hamburger. So I can say, I like. Sorry. Burgers. Okay. I prefer hamburgers. Okay. Okay. Next one. Look at this guy, this child. What is he or she? You may say that maybe he or she. I don't know. Okay, he's just a guy. Okay, okay. What's he doing? We know that sleeping. So here, I like sleeping. Okay, sleeping here. Okay, you can see it clearly. Okay, next one. I prefer. Do you remember what do we put here? We put prefer. We use what? To. That means I like bread, but I don't like rice. So I say I prefer bread to rice. Next one. I prefer singing, but I don't like dancing. So I use to. I prefer singing to dancing. That means I like singing. I don't like dancing. Betty. Okay. Betty like candy very much. So you can say Betty prefer, but remember Betty is a girl, so we should put down S here. Remember this one, S. Betty prefers candies. Prefers candy. We don't need to put S here, remember. Okay, prefers here. Okay, next one, two things. Peter. Okay, right here. Okay, this is a bike, or we can call it bicycle. This one, walking. Oh, very tired. Right here. He likes riding a bike. He doesn't like walking. So, what do we say? Peter prefers riding a bike to walking. Peter prefers riding a bike to walking. So, let's have a summary. Today, we learned that when do we use would rather than, would rather not? Remember, we do not have then after this not. Okay, no then here. Okay, I like A. I want to choose A. I don't want B. And we use rather than to express our preference. Okay. We use rather not to talk something we do not want to do, want to choose. Okay. When do we use prefer to or prefer? Prefer to also to express what we like, our preference. We can use to and during here. ing, remember, during, that means we put down ing after a word here. When we want to talk about something we like doing, okay? Okay, today, that's the end of my part, but at last I want to tell you something. Okay, every day we find that we are excited by technology and greatly affected by technology of mobile communication. So, we are not aware these small things, how to change ourselves. But I want to tell you that just put down your mobile phone or anything like. When you are at home, try to read more books. Try to read more books, and do some exercise on our school website or something like this. I don't want you to waste your time. Okay? I think that if you can learn something on the website or on some learning website, I can say that, not games website. Okay? I'm sure that you have a lot of change after this Easter. Okay? I hope you can keep studying English at this Easter. Okay? Thank you very much. Okay? I hope you can have a fun day. Okay? A great day. Okay? Okay, let's give another task to my another colleague. Okay. Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Learn. Okay. Where should I stand? It's okay. I just tested. All right. Wonderful. Okay. Now, as 3 students, please don't make Mr. Learn, okay, be disappointed, because he would like to encourage you to read more books during the Easter. Okay, now I don't want to waste time. Now, let's start now. So, for this part, we are going to learn passive voice. Now, please take out your task book and turn to page 82. All right? Okay, passive voice. I have 50 minutes left. Okay, so in this lesson, I would like to help you 3 things. Number 1, to understand what passive voice is. If you understand what passive voice is, that means you know why we use passive voice. Number 2, okay, I will help you to know how to change the sentence into active to passive. And number 3, we will try to use passive voice with different tenses. Okay, now let's start. Back to the topic. What is passive voice? Passive voice maybe to help you understand. Let's talk about active voice first. You've already learned about active voice, because active voice is the opposite of the passive voice. But we've learned active voice. What is active voice? Do you have any ideas? Yes. So, maybe I'll try to explain active voice to you first. Let's imagine, okay, one day, okay, you bought a nice cake and take it home. Once you get into the house, you open the box and put the cake on the table. At the moment you want to eat it, then your mom shouts, "Come and help me." So that's why you leave the cake on the table and rush to the kitchen to help your mom. After helping your mom, when you go out, you found a plate, no cake. So at this moment, you're very angry. So what will you say? What do you want? You want to find out who? You want to find out who ate the cake, right? Who ate the cake? So, the answer is, oh, the cat. Now, in this case, in this situation, the answer, the cat ate the cake. Now, you really want to find out who did it, who. The focus on who do the action, who is the doer. Okay, so the cat, subject, ate, the verb, cake is the object. In this active sentence, okay, you want to find out the action, ate, is done by whom? That is the cake. Who ate the cake? That is the cat. All right? So in this case, we would like to focus on the doer, doer of an action. We use active voice. Now, having understanding the active voice, now, in the active voice, we focus on the doer of an action. You know, what is the action means? Okay, do something, action. So, we got the example, the cat ate the cake. But in passive voice, this is our topic today, okay? Passive voice is different. Passive voice is focused on the receiver of an action. The action is eaten, okay? So, the receiver, we want to know what happened to the cake. So the cake was eaten. All right, maybe. Now, knowing what is the meaning of passive voice, that is to focus on the receiver of an action. But you may want to know, why do we use passive voice? Now, we use passive voice, number one, because we want to place emphasis on the object of an action, like the cake. What happened to the cake? We want to find what happened to was eaten. Number two, give you an example. Like the window was broken here. The window, what happened? Was broken. Okay? So, I don't care who did it, but I just want to know what happened to the window. The window was broken. The second one is my bag. What happened to your bag? Was stolen. So in this case, the action was broken, not done by the window. The second case was stolen, not done by the bag. The bag cannot steal themselves, okay? The window cannot break themselves. So now in this case, we want to emphasize on the object of an action. We use passive voice. Or sometimes while we use passive voice, that is, we don't want to say who did it. Like here, the window was broken. Did I tell you who did it? No. Okay? Just the window was broken. I just want to find out, okay? Place the emphasis on the object of an action. I want to mention who did it, okay? Or you may not know who do it or who did it. An example, the window was broken, okay? Now, sometimes like every day because so many news happen, okay? In the newspaper, many reporters, okay, write lots of things in the newspaper. So like the bomb here. A bomb was found in the airport. This is a passive sentence. Why we use passive? Because I do not know who put the bomb in the airport. I don't know. So in this case, we don't know who did it. Okay? So we use passive voice. And now, knowing what is passive voice, when and why we use passive voice, so how to change the sentence in active to passive voice. Okay? Now, it's easy. So, like the active voice here, the cat ate the cake. So we change the active into passive. It will be like that. The cake was eaten by the cat. Of course, you can see there are some changes. Yes, there are some changes. So now let's look at how to change the sentence in active into passive. By doing that, we have to use a formula. Because this is a passive voice, we have to use passive form, the passive formula. So what is the passive formula? Pretty easy. 2 words. Be plus past participle. The formula of the passive voice is be plus past participle. All right, so be. Now, let's look at this word be first, because it may look differently in different tenses. Okay, let me check whether you still remember the present tense of be. Yes, the present tense of be is or. The past tense, what about the past tense? Was, were. What about the perfect tense? Perfect tense, I have done, okay, that is perfect. Been, that is the perfect tense of be. What about the continuous tense? Being. So what about the future? Be. So by that means, okay, in different tenses, okay, how does be look like? In present tense, be look like this. In past tense, the be look like this. In perfect tense, the be look like this. And in the continuous tense, the be look like this. Future tense, okay, no change. Okay, now you know the formula, part of the formula be, how does it look like in different tenses? Let's look at past participle. So this formula, the passive form formula is two things, be plus past participle, right? We now use PP to replace past participle. When I say PP, you should know I'm talking about past participle. Okay, so you're all familiar with this, do, did, done, doing, right? Different tenses. So the past participle is the red one. This is the past participle. Okay? Now, let's have a practice. Okay? Wash, wash, washed, washing. Okay? The past participle is the red one. And then go, went, gone, going. Go, went, gone, going. So the red one is the past participle. Next one, catch, caught, caught, catching. Next one, eat, ate, eaten, eating. Next one, see, saw, sing, seeing. Tick, took, taken, taking. Sing, sang, sung, singing. And read, 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 reading. So look at here. All the way down here, all in red color, they are the past participles. They are the past participle. But one more thing I would like to remind you. So the regular words you all know because you've learned before the Easter, right? Regular verb, ed, ed, past tense and past participle. These are irregular. One interesting you will find, these three words are the same spelling. Yes, same, but different tenses. So these are irregular as well. So please, okay, you should bear in mind when we mention past participle in this column. All right? So now, on this page, telling you the formula be plus past participle is the formula of passive form in passive forms. So now, I just know the passive form. What about the sentence? Okay, easy, 5 steps. So in changing the sentence, okay, step 1, what we have to do, to identify the subject, verb, and object of an active sentence. Let's look at here. The cat ate the cake. So, the cat ate the cake. This sentence, we have to find which one is the subject, which one is the verb, which one is the object. Now here, okay? The cat is the subject, ate is the verb, the cake is the object. So, step 1, find out SVO, subject, verb, object. If you find out these 3 things, you can move to step 2. Step 2, what you have to do is, okay, move the object to become a new subject of the sentence. What does it mean, Miss Low? Move the object to become the new subject of a sentence. So now let's look at the sentence here. The cat ate the cake. This is the passive, this is the active sentence. So now the sequence, that is subject, verb, object. I make it simple, that is the order, 1, 2, 3, subject, verb, object. So now by moving these, objects to become a new subject, will become the cake was eaten by the cat. So the sequence. Okay, let's go on. So now, so 1, 2, 3 become 3, 2, 1. Okay? So the order changed already. 1, 2, 3 become 3, 2, 1. That is step 2. So what about next? Step 3 and 4 together. Why? Okay, let's have a look first. Now, in step 3, we have to find out the verb tense in the active sentence. Verb tense. Now, let's look at here. This is the active sentence. The cat ate the cake. Which one is the verb action? Which one is the verb? Ate. So, what tense is it? It is simple past tense, right? So now, this is the past tense. Once you know this is the past tense, we can move to step 4. Step 4, that is, we have to use the formula, passive form formula, okay? Be plus past participle. Do you remember? Okay. So now, have a revision. Be in different tenses. If it is present tense, the be will be is MR. If it is past tense, the be will be was or were. Now, so this is past tense, right? So by that means, okay, we have to make use either one of it. Let's go on. If the be is perfect tense, be is continuous tense, ing, being. Be in the future tense is be. So since this sentence in the active is past tense, so the be will be was. And then what happened to this word? This is the PP, okay, the verb. We've already gone through eat, ate, eaten. So that's why be plus PP. That is the active form. Okay? When we look at the active form, we know this is a, when we look at the passive form, then we know it is a passive sentence. So this is the passive form. Be plus past participle. All right? So now we are already in step 4. Now step 1, find subject, verb, object. Step 2, 1, 2, 3 become 2, 3, 2, 1. And now this is step 3. Step 3, what tense is it? Find out the tense and use the passive formula. And the last step, be past participle. Okay? Now, the last step is optional. What does it mean? Now, the subject of an active sentence is optional, whether you want to mention it or not. Now, let's look at the active sentence. The active sentence, that is, okay, the doer, okay, do the action. The cat ate the cake. So this is the active. And in this case, we change it into passive. You can. The cake was eaten. We didn't mention the doer, but this is correct. It's up to you. You can mention the doer by the cat. Okay? Depends on what you would like. If you want to mention, of course, you can put down the doer here by the cat. All right. So 5 steps. Okay, let's have a quick revision. So what are the 5 steps? Step 1, find out the subject, verb, object, okay? All right, step 2, you have to move the object to the new subject. So 1, 2, 3 become 3, 2, 1, okay? The cat ate the cake. The cake was eaten by the cat, okay? Step 3 and step 3 is to find out the tenses, okay? And step 4, use the passive form. That is the passive formula, okay? Now, look at this sentence, okay? Passive, past participle. And the last step is optional. You want to mention the doer, you can use by the cat. If you don't want to mention it, it's correct as well. Okay, now these 5 steps. Okay, let's practice some sentences. But before practice, I'll make it much more simple, really. Remind you the 5 steps again. Subject, verb, object. This is the order, and then change the order. 1, 2, 3 become 3, 2, 1. And 3 is 3, 4 together. Use be plus PP. And lastly, okay, whether you like to use by or not. Okay, now bear in mind the 5 steps. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, number 1. The children sang the song. Now let's follow the step. Let's follow the step. Step 1, subject. Subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, object. That is 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So now become, become 3, is that right? 3, 2, 1. So now we put the song here, is that right? But step 2 is sang. What tense is it? Yes, past tense. So past tense, think of be. The past tense be, how does it look like? Was or were? Yes. Okay, now once we change, all right. Now, let's look at, yes, right. The song become 3, okay, and 2, 1. So the song was past tense, verb to be was. Because the song is singular, we use was. By the children. Okay, let's look at number 2. The girls are singing a beautiful song. Again, okay, we try to follow the step. Number 1, subject, verb, object. Can you find the subject? Yes, the girl. What about the verb? Are singing. Yes. What about the object? A beautiful song. Okay, this is the object. Subject, verb, object. So now we put it 1, 2, 3 become 3, 2, and 1. Is that right? Okay, but pay attention to the tense. The tense is singing. What tense is it? Continuous, right? Continuous, present continuous. We still keep, okay, is or are. Continuous. So the be continuous, how does it look like? Being. Yes, right. So 3 and 2, 1. Being. Because now here, no longer plural, a beautiful song. A beautiful song, singular. But for the girls are plural, so we use are here. Okay? Since the subject is singular, we change it into singular, is. But these were being, is the present form of be. Okay, what about next one? Tom has taken a lot of pictures. Uh-oh. Stop. Is it stuck here? Okay, thank you so much. So, again, okay, follow this sequence. 1, 2, step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, subject, verb. A lot of pictures. A lot of pictures. So, bear in mind, pictures become plural. So, subject, verb, object. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 become, this is a lot of pictures become 3, 2, 1. Okay, so pay attention. A lot of pictures now here, plural or singular? Plural. So we can't use has. We have to use have. Okay, now this is perfect, right? Perfect tense. So the perfect tense, what does be look like? Been, B-E-E-N. Very good. Okay, let's see whether you've got the correct answer. Yes, a lot of pictures have been taken by Tom. Okay, so now, okay, so that's all you've learned today. Now, think about now, see whether I can help you today understand what passive voice is. Passive voice is to focus on the receiver of an action. The window was broken. What happened to the window? What's broken? Okay, the receiver of an action, and also why we use passive voice. And now, do you know how to change the sentence in active to passive? What is the passive formula? Okay, in the passive formula, okay, be will be in different tenses, right? And passive formula, be plus PP. Okay, now, that is the homework of today. Please, today you have to worksheet about the passive form, and also please do your textbook page 82. Okay, if you have any question, you may leave your message in your Google form. Okay, then your teacher will answer your question. Okay, thank you for watching.